Jibo and Friends. Welcome to Projectventive. In our today's video, we are going to talk about the Jibo and Friends. Before the video starts, like and share this video. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel Projectventive for more updates. Jibo, the first social robot designed specifically for use in the home, is introduced here as your new best friend. A first of its kind robot is now available for purchase across the country, just in time for the holidays. Experience Jibo, if you will. Jibo, in contrast to other robots and electronics designed for use within the home, is aware of the environment around him and responds to it with motions and replies that demonstrate thoughtfulness. As soon as he is turned on, he begins to form bonds with his family. Jibo is a rich platform that will personally talk you through the process of setting it up and learn your face and voice, as well as the faces and voices of up to 15 other members of your family or friends, as he adjusts to his new home. He is distinguished by his one of a kind and captivating personality, and he is intended to reside in the area of the home in which its occupants spend most of their time, such as the living room or the kitchen. When it came to Jibo's inception, our goal was to accomplish something audacious and ground-breaking by creating a new category, the first social robot designed specifically for the home. Our goal is to fundamentally transform how people interact with technology. Jibo, Inc. Chief Executive Officer Steve Chambers was quoted as saying, "The announcement that we are making today is a big milestone for both our company and the history of robotics. We are so thrilled that our customers will soon be able to bring this sweet, helpful, and unassuming little boy into their homes. You can ask Jibo almost anything, such as the weather forecast, the result of the football game that was played on Sunday, or amusing trivia questions on several topics. He may welcome you, ask you a question, or tell you a joke as soon as you enter a room, so that you can spend more time in front of the camera rather than behind it. He is more than willing to take on the job of the family photographer, taking pictures either one at a time or in rapid succession. Everyone would benefit from having Jibo as a pal. Kids who want a friend who can answer their questions, dance on command, and make them laugh will find him to be the ideal companion. He is also ideal for tech-loving gadget fanatics, parents, and busy professionals working from home. The Jibo robot, which was developed to establish personal connections with people, is programmed to carry out routine chores around the house, such as reading to children, reciting recipes while cooking, taking pictures of families, and performing other helpful errands. In addition to this, the robot makes use of the current developments that have been achieved in the field of facial recognition software and machine intelligence. It does this by creating profiles for the various members of the household and identifying them as they walk into the room. Before Breezel came up with the idea for this social robot, he was the one who spearheaded the creation of the Personal Robots group at MIT. When she first began conceptualizing her concept for Jibo, she began by modeling it on numerous animation conceptions of robot assistants, which is a notion that has been explored widely in science fiction and popular media. She concluded that machines didn't need to resemble people for them to have a social nature. In the end, what she was seeking was a device that was expressive enough for people to feel a connection with it, while at the same time hopefully avoiding any creepiness in the vein of Terminator. In the end, she decided to go with a small and compact robot that had a head that could rotate and a display screen that just showed a single iris that could blink. And according to all accounts, this was sufficient to prevent any feelings of robopocalypse while still providing the robot with a very loving, personable vibe. Navigating that creepiness question impacted a lot of design decisions, Breezel said in an interview with Forbes. A lot of design decisions were informed by navigating that creepiness question. It needs to have an anthropomorphic quality, but without going overboard with it. There is a place between being familiar with something and still being intrigued by it. It is not attempting to mimic human behavior in any way. It is essential to find the optimal point of equilibrium. Jibo is a character in this story. A great deal of the fundamentals of animation is incorporated into our work, including how it moves, how it acts, and how it displays itself. The concept of character is an essential one. Jibo's origins. Jibo was invented by a group of extremely intelligent and well-respected individuals in the fields of social robots and artificial intelligence. One of these individuals, Cynthia Breezel, is a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and a pioneer in the sector. Jibo can learn about the people around him through the use of highly developed natural language understanding, NLU, in addition to speech and facial recognition. Jibo, Inc. utilized Breezel's study into human-machine interaction dynamics to inform everything from Jibo's design and movement to his unique voice and personality. Breezel's research was applied by Jibo, Inc. My goal has always been to introduce social robots into the home in a natural way, to help improve people's daily lives, said Cynthia Breezel, co-founder and chief scientist, Jibo, Inc. Since I began my work in social robotics at MIT over 20 years ago, my goal has always been to introduce social robots into the home in a natural way. This has now become a reality with the official debut of Jibo, and the prospects for social robotics have never been more promising or packed with greater promise than they are right now. I cannot express how incredibly proud I am of the Jibo, Inc. team for bringing to life such a remarkable social robot. The real-world movements and utterances that define the emotive Jibo character were produced by a team of digital artists, animators, writers, sound designers, and visual artists, akin to the effort that is done to establish an animated film character. The result is a robot that not only reacts to stimuli reactively but also interacts organically and exhibits independent agency in the process. The construction of robot has 3 joints, which enable the head to rotate over an entire 360 degrees, follow the movement, watch people's movements, and react to their presence. When it is not streaming video, displaying a web page, or showing text, the display screen goes through a series of transformations to communicate feelings and answers, and it also blinks and winks to give the impression that it is alive, as was mentioned earlier. In addition, it is possible to control the robot entirely through voice commands, as it does not have any hands of its own. It is anticipated that this function would allow for full interactivity, enabling Jibo to communicate with its users and even carry on discussions with them. It appears that it is also capable of doing voices, which may come in handy for storytelling, and it has a mechanical chuckle, although chortle may be a better word to describe it. The promising prospects for Jibo. Jibo is the first commercial device to make the concept of robots that are capable of socially interacting with people utilizing extensive clues to sustain engagement a reality. His potential is boundless, even though this concept has been exhaustively researched in academic circles. The long-term goal that Jibo has set for himself is ambitious. He wants to improve and enhance the human experience by focusing on areas such as early childhood education, elder care, health and wellness, and many others areas. This journey will begin with the initial step of introducing Jibo to individuals in a way that is natural and humanistic. The more his family communicates with him and teaches him new things, the more intelligent he will become, the more he will comprehend the people around him, and the more he will be able to customize his interactions with them. Jibo is also an inclusive platform for developers, partners, and third-party integrations, allowing them to create new talents for him to learn that span a wide variety of domains. The Jibo platform, which is also the first developer platform with a personality, will make it possible for developers to create applications that go beyond the conventional flat screen and into a one-of-a-kind 3D environment. These applications will make use of Jibo's body movement, screen animations, and voice. Over time, this will make Jibo more appealing to a wider variety of people than it previously was. In 2018, you'll be able to get your hands on the Jibo Software Developer Kit, SDK. Jibo is impulsive by its very design, and Jibo, Inc. will bring more features in the upcoming weeks and months via over-the-air software updates that will automatically become available to users. Jibo costs $899 and measures roughly 11 inches in height while weighing close to 6 pounds. He will start sending out packages to clients who placed pre-orders. Jibo is a helpful robot assistant that was created to become part of the family. It can detect faces, comprehend what people are saying, and answer them in an amicable voice because it is equipped with cameras and microphones. It enjoys dancing very much as well. At first glance, it appears to be something that could have been taken from the Disney or Pixar emblem. It is a short, black, and white robot with a swiveling head and a gray iris that acts as the face. And in addition to being able to provide basic household assistance, not cooking and cleaning, mind you, but being able to keep you apprised of your emails and messages and take pictures and videos of you and the family. It will also be able to recognize members of the household and interact with them. The Jibo robot, which was designed by Cynthia Breezel, a professor of robotics at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, is frequently referred to as the world's first family robot. Breezel and the company she and Steve Chambers, a former president of voice recognition and artificial intelligence pioneer Nuance Communications, founded in Cambridge, Massachusetts, started a crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo back in August to raise money for the commercial construction of their prototype. Breezel and Chambers founded the company with Steve Chambers. Indiegogo now recognizes them as having run the most successful technology campaign in the site's history. Venture capital powerhouses including RRE Ventures and Samsung Ventures from New York, as well as CRV, Flybridge, Fairhaven, 2 Sigma, Formation 8, and Osage, were among the organizations that provided funding for the company. This is end of this video. Do you feel it nice? Make sure to give your valuable response in our comment section below and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Project Ventive for more videos.